This is the SHA CERLIN king-size lift-up storage bed in light beige. Clean wingback headboard, channel tufting, fully upholstered frame, and that low modern profile that makes a room feel a bit bigger. Key features that grab me right away: the hydraulic lift-up storage, the squeak-resistant design, and the no-box spring platform with wooden slats. It's a king at 84 inches long, 79.7 inches wide, and about 44.5 inches high to the top of the headboard. So it's a full-size statement piece, not a compact frame pretending to be one. I had two big questions before committing to it in a bedroom. Would the lift feel safe and manageable, and would it stay quiet over time? From my experience working with similar hydraulic storage beds, those are the two spots where budget frames usually let you down. On this one, the pistons are stiff out of the box, which is actually normal for better lifts. They need a firm prime on each side to wake up. After that, the assist has a smooth, controlled feel. It opens from the foot of the bed, stays up on its own, and closes without slamming. If you've never used a hydraulic storage bed, think of it like a car's hatch struts. Firm at first, then predictable. For me, the biggest relief is that the platform includes a protective stop at the head, so the mattress doesn't creep back when the lift moves. From my experience, assembly on these frames is all about pacing and alignment. The diagrams are picture only, so I slow down and match every bracket orientation before tightening anything. I plan around 3 hours and a second set of hands for the lift install. The hardware packing on SHA CERLIN tends to be neat and labeled, which lowers the stress. It ships in one big box, about 136 pounds, so I build it in the room where it will live. Once the frame is squared up, the slats snap into plastic buckles. That setup does two useful things. It keeps slats from shifting and helps cut down on micro movement, which is where squeaks come from. Let's talk storage, because that's the whole reason to go lift up. Under the platform, you get a single open bay with meaningful clearance, tall enough for suitcases, bins, and off-season bedding. There aren't dividers, so if you're organizing small items, I'd bring your own soft bins to keep things tidy. It's perfect for apartments or rooms where closets aren't generous, because you're turning dead floor space into a hidden trunk without changing the footprint. The headboard is more than a pretty face. The wingback edges are subtle, not oversized, and they help keep pillows from slipping off the side. The channel lines give it a modern, hotel-like vibe without going flashy. The light beige reads as a warm neutral, but under cool daylight, it can lean a touch gray, which I actually like because it pairs with both warm wood and black metal accents. Upholstered frames love to collect dust if you ignore them. A quick vacuum pass keeps it fresh. Support-wise, this is a platform bed, no box spring needed. The slats are closely spaced, which is crucial if you're running memory foam or hybrid. In my opinion, the even support feels firmer and more stable than metal grid frames. I also appreciate that they add foam to reduce metal-on-metal contact along the center rail. That's the kind of small detail that pays off at 2 a.m. when you shift and don't hear anything. Now a heads up that matters. The lifting capacity for the hydraulics isn't always listed the same across retailers and manuals. I've seen numbers ranging from about 100 pounds up to around 135 to 143 pounds for king. That's not the bed's total weight limit for sleeping. That's specifically what the lift assists when you open the platform with the mattress on it. If your mattress is a very heavy latex or a dense hybrid, double-check the weight before you commit. It's one of those specs that can make or break the feature. I'd recommend this for mattresses in the 10 to 14-inch range that don't push the upper weight limit. If you're on the fence, a medium-weight hybrid or memory foam around 12 inches tends to be a safe match. In daily use, the whole point is a stable, quiet platform that looks good and keeps the room calm. That's what this setup aims at. The steel frame feels planted, the slats feel supportive, and the lift mechanism has that reassuring resistance you want from hydraulics. In my opinion, the look and function hit a sweet spot for people who want a modern bed that does more than hold a mattress. It's perfect for anyone trying to declutter without adding a dresser, or for folks who rotate bedding by season and hate climbing into a closet. If you like a cleaner room and the idea of a giant hidden bin under you, this checks that box. I'd recommend this for patient DIYers who don't mind a steady assembly session, couples who need the storage, and anyone who values quiet over time. If you want a 5-minute setup, or you're pairing it with an ultra-heavy mattress, it may not be your best match unless you confirm the lift spec with the seller. A few practical notes that help. Build it where it will live. Moving a king storage bed after assembly is a chore. Keep the bolts a touch loose until the frame is squared, then snug them all at the end. Give the pistons that firm first compress so they operate as intended. Do a quick check and tighten after a week of use. And if you care about organizing, plan the bin sizes ahead of time so you maximize the bay. For context, this model has been around since late 2022 and sits at 4.5 out of 5 stars with well over 1,000 ratings. That kind of track record tells me the core design holds up for a lot of homes. The design language is neutral and easy to style. The storage truly changes how a bedroom functions, and the frame's noise control is a big plus for light sleepers. From my experience comparing lift-up beds, the SHA CERLIN stands out on 3 things that matter: useful storage height, a supportive slat system that plays nice with foam and hybrid mattresses, and a lift that feels controlled once primed. The main caution is the mattress weight to lift capacity fit. Get that right, and the feature delivers what you're buying it for. This is a smart, modern storage bed that trades a bit of setup effort for long-term space savings and a stable, quiet sleep surface. In my opinion, if you value hidden storage and a clean look, it earns its spot. If you need the easiest assembly on earth or you run a very heavy mattress, confirm the lift numbers before you hit buy. I'd recommend this for people who want a tidy room, love a soft upholstered headboard, and prefer a platform feel without a box spring. If this video helped, please subscribe and drop your questions or your own experience in the comments. Thank you for watching.